As you can see, 23% of their budget is allocated to Social Security Administration. But I'm not even relying on that. That's going to be nothing.
Time to take your wealth to the next level. Welcome to Learn Wealthy, your go-to channel for real estate insights, market charts, and golden opportunity. Let's build wealth together.
What's up, Learn Wealthy community? How are you doing? This is James Santiago, and we're back in another video. Today I want to talk about the American dream. So, what is the American dream? The typical American dream is like get a house in a suburb, get married, have a good, great income that will just work 9 to 5 and 65 years old, get a good retirement portfolio that you can comfortably retire with your 401k and your house, basically. And as you know, there's a lot of sentiment out there that an affordability crisis is making some young Americans give up on ever owning a home. That's CNN, right? And let's say CNBC. Millennials and Gen Zs do want to buy homes. They just can't afford it, even as adults. So this sentiment is everywhere in the mainstream media and on the not so mainstream media. And I think it's because a lot of things has to do with the median home prices going skyrocket, right? Compared to the household income, right? It's leaving it behind in this Federal Reserve chart. Also, income leaving inflation behind. If you have a income chart versus inflation, which I didn't pull up, you can pull it up. Real median income means adjusted for inflation. As you can see, it is leaving inflation. It's just going up. I mean, inflation is leaving income, right? Behind. So, cost of goods getting more expensive. Cost of houses getting more expensive. And income not so much. You get about 1 to 2% raise every single year, and inflation is 5%, let's say 4%, 3%. Your quality of life is not keeping up with it. It's getting worse and worse. Ideally, the rate of your increase in wages have to be higher than the rate of inflation. So if you fully just retire on income, on your job, and your main job, then you are not going to keep up with life, and life just going to keep getting worse every single year. And this is happening to everybody. There's like very few people that feel like they don't their identity doesn't belong to that one job, that there's so much more than their job. And these few people kind of take responsibility for themselves instead of relying on the government, because part of the American dream that we used to know is just retiring on that Social Security money, right? Social Security 401k. But in my last video, I talked about the U.S. having that 35 trillion debt now, and it's becoming parabolic. They're just inflating the value of your money away, and your 401k and your Social Security will not have any value in the future. 100% will not have any value. I don't know when future, but in the future it will not have any value, right? And as you can see, 23% of their budget is allocated to Social Security Administration. But I'm not even relying on that. That's gonna be nothing. By the time I'm only 37 years old, by the time I retire, that's gonna be nothing. So I'm trying to be proactive and be financially responsible for myself and not rely on the government, because government. I said it. So there's this few group of people, right, who just wants to take charge, who's trying to beat this trend of income, of inflation and household prices and everything prices, leaving the rate of their income behind, and yeah, and I think if you're a part of my Learn Wealthy community, I think you most likely have the same mindset, and I'm very happy for you guys, and I'm glad I have this mindset as well. I'm very thankful. I don't know. I could have easily chosen, not easily. It's gonna be hard to. I could have chosen a mindset that I'm a victim, that I need help, but I didn't want to go that route. In the end, I'm only gonna be doing a disservice to myself if I went that route. So yeah, I'm happy for y'all, Learn Wealthy community. Congrats for taking charge. And yeah, so that's what we got to do. I believe we have to personalize, back to the American dream, right? I believe we have to personalize our American dream. Back in the day, we have like a house and and kids and 401k and Social Security and retirement, right? Now I believe you have to personalize yours, and mine would be. So I have all this, right? It's like my motivation for making YouTube videos every single day, going to work, going to my extra job, investing in my dividend stocks, buying more rental property. This is what I see in my computer every time, right? So I can get there. I have on this top right corner vision board. A lot of books that I read, a lot of motivational speaker said either to write your goals or like you have to see them. And I'm I'm actually taking action and really trying to do that in real life so I can see where I'm headed. So I have all these rental properties on this top right. I have my I'm more of like, I don't know. This probably changed now. I should probably change it now. I'm more of a gas engine vehicle now. I'll probably change this. Drill baby drill. But yeah, decent car and decent house. Not too lavish, but just enough for me to relax and the kids to relax and have enough space and not feel cluttered. And this is the center of it. I want me, because eventually, my main asset is myself. This can all on the side, this can all go away, right? This can all go away. But I want me, my main asset to be myself. If people take all these from me, things that are on the side of it, I want me to be like intellectually good enough and physically and everything to just acquire all these material things around me again. Because it's not the material things, it's me. It's me. So I'm trying to develop and then this on the top left is obviously my YouTube income, because yeah, I like doing this. So please subscribe and like my videos. Please help me out so I can make more too. And I believe I'm also doing a service to everybody and being helpful and being motivated and being motivational and being educational to people. So yeah, this is my American dream now. But not just this, but basically this to support freedom. To me, American dream is all about freedom. It's about like not being bound to a job or a government. That to me it is. It's everything, right? And it's not about having material things to me. And I believe if you have a motivation way bigger than material things, then you have a bigger reason. You have a deeper reason to achieving it. And therefore, you're really going to try to get it. So I hope you learned something today. And I hope you kind of explore that what you have in mind as your own personal American dream. You think for yourself and you kind of do some reflecting and think what's important to you. What's your big why and what is your personal American dream? In today's economy where it's not as easy to buy a house or get all this stuff, what's really important to you? And for sure, it's still going to involve finance, and then from there, at least you have a motivation to get yourself ahead, and find a way from there. It's not about the how, it's about the why. And then once that why is solid, once you have that, I have to do it, and then the how will just appear to you. All right, I hope you learned a lot. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned a lot. Please subscribe and like, and see you in the next video.